Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here. Welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of January 31st. As always, we'll start off with the Mythic Plus affixes for this week. This week we have Tyrannical, Spiteful, Quaking, and Thundering. Again, that's Tyrannical, Spiteful, Quaking, and Thundering. Pretty easy week overall. It's obviously Tyrannical week, which people don't like, but, with Spiteful, having just a majority range group makes Spiteful pretty much a non-thing, but if you are heavy melee, it can be rough. Quaking, obviously not a big deal, so it's actually a pretty easy week. Nothing too big or too humongous to worry about here, except for, of course, the bosses taking a little bit longer, hitting a little bit harder on Tyrannical. Let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in the game this week. It's a pretty big week in game here. So first of all, probably the biggest news we'll start off with is tomorrow, February 1st, and the reason why it's tomorrow, not on reset day, is it's just going to, it lasts for a month. Like it resets every month, and that's the trading post is coming out. I was planning on doing like a introduction video to the trading post or whatever. However, at least as of when I'm recording this, the PTR has not been up for 10.0.5, and I haven't been able to like get on and like mess around or even look at it. Like I don't care if I actually get to use it, but I would love to bring up like the interface and stuff for it if I was going to do a video on it. So the PTR has not been up for that, and yeah, it's set to come out on Wednesday, February 1st. It'll last until the end of the month, so like the 28th or whatever, and then it'll be back on, it'll just reset on March 1st or whatever, and that's kind of how that works. So that's a big feature coming out. I'll do a video on it either way. Either today or tomorrow, or it'd be today. I record this on Monday. It'd either be today if it's on the PTR, or tomorrow after the patch comes out, I guess. So yeah, that's probably the biggest news we have. The other kind of events going on, we have the Battleground bonus event going on, so that's good for honor, although there's lots of other ways to get honor as well. Temple of Hatmuga is the brawl this week. Again, not too big there. Nothing too big there. I think I love that they use the brawls to collect data and stuff like that, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't hurt to have one every week, right? There's nothing bad about it. Then of course, probably the second biggest news is the Dark Moon Fair is coming back around. First Sunday of every month. So February, the first Sunday of February, as we get into February here. The Dark Moon Fair will be coming back, and why is that big news? Again, profession points, profession knowledge that you can get from going to the Dark Moon Fair. This is obviously something big to do, at least for the knowledge. No matter what, getting that free knowledge points is pretty big, for crafting and stuff. So you can go ahead and head to the Dark Moon Fair and grab your knowledge points. You can also, of course, get skill ups too if you aren't max level yet. So you head to the Dark Moon Fair, and this presumably will just go on for the entire expansion. So until all of your points are filled out, you keep going to the fair, keep getting your free knowledge points. We also have Lunar Festival still going on for the rest of this week. If you haven't done anything with the Lunar Festival yet, I've run into quite a few of the elders around the Dragon Isles, even though I didn't go check out the event at all. I don't think it was updated anyway. And then we have Love is in the Air starting at the very end of the week. You'll have your chance to get your I can't remember what they renamed it, but like the big love rocket mount, they increased the drop rate on that, I believe, a little bit to make it easier to obtain. So that event will be back around the Valentine's Day event essentially, and you'll have a chance to get that mount if you still don't have it, like many of us do not. I have a lot of rare mounts, but I do not have this one with its really low drop rate, so that'll be back around, and we'll have a chance to obtain it. So that'll be definitely something that I'm queuing into every day for that week, but it starts on Monday, the end of this week. So quite a bit of things to do and try out this week between the trading posts, the Dark Moon Fair, and Love is in the Air, again, if you are into collecting mounts. And then pretty packed week here for things to do as far as casual things to do in World of Warcraft. Some big news came out last week with the Paladin rework coming out. Obviously, I will keep you posted on anything that comes out with that, any testing that can be done on the PTR. For Paladin stuff, obviously I'll be keeping a very close eye on that as we go through here. And any updates, any opinions I have on that, I'll share with you as we get more information on that. Obviously, it's something I'm hugely excited about going forward. Other than that, I didn't get a chance to even play much this week. Was super busy. Was very excited when that ret news came out though. What a way to kind of brighten your day in some way if you are a ret paladin. And so yeah, I'm very excited about that. And very much looking forward to what the future holds as far as that goes. Other than that, still just enjoying Dragonflight, frankly. I did mention last week I believe there's going to be an earnings call this coming week, the first week of February, and we might get some numbers on Dragonflight. We might, or at least some, hints at numbers of Dragonflight and see how it's going. Obviously, it's not going stupendously, as I mentioned last week, or else there would be, they would be bragging about it. But I'd be very interested to see how they spin it and, the way they phrase it and how they view things or whatever during that earnings call. So I will be keeping an eye on that as well at probably the end of this week, I believe. I believe it was supposed to be like the 6th, February 6th. So yeah, that would be when Love is in the Air starts on Monday. So I believe that's when it is. So I will definitely be keeping an eye on that as well. So yeah, that's about it for this week. Good luck to everybody on your vaults, everything like that. And yeah, as always, I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.